These are three mistakes that I made at my first market that I cringe about right now. Just kind of thinking about it. So for some context, I know I say that Moonblue Markets at Spookers was my first official market. My first unofficial market was actually at the University of Auckland, and I cringed so hard at it because I was so completely unprepared. And I'm happy that I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm hoping that you don't make any of these mistakes. So my first mistake is to not do any research about the market. And honestly, I'm just lucky that this was their first market that they were doing as well. And so the expectations were very low, but at the same time, I still managed to kind of screw it up. The second mistake that I did was not plan my table layout. I had everything so flat and not at eye level, by the way. A lot of people that I saw when I showed up had elevated their tables, they had risers, they had multi-level displays, and all my stuff was just flat. The third mistake that I made was to not bring a tablecloth. When I showed up, I just showed up with my stuff, and there was a table there ready, and they moved me next to somebody, and then I see everyone around me had these complex setups and these tablecloths, and some of them were white, some of them were printed, and they were all looking so cool, and I was just there. Needless to say, I have definitely learned my lesson. I bring a tablecloth. I actually plan my layouts now, and it was definitely a learning experience. So, to sum it up, I guess number one is to do your research about what the market's about. And thank God that this was a student market, and so the expectations weren't very, very high. The second thing to do is to make sure you know what your table's gonna look like. Have some shelves, have some displays. Don't just have it all out flat like I did. And the last one is to have a tablecloth. Now, the reason behind that is that it's apparently supposed to hide the bins underneath and make it more aesthetically pleasing. So, yeah, don't do what I did. Also, if you're wondering, all of my current setups are from what I've learned and talking to other vendors, and I have no photos of my first market. Thank God for that. I'm mortified if I ever see any photos.